Hi guys, my name is Nhlanhla Lux from Soweto. Soweto is a wonderful place in Africa. Before I go any further, I'd like to say RIP to George Floyd and every other black person that has suffered police brutality, the system's brutality against black people, and especially to those who suffered and lost their lives. Some of us survived it. I'm sure there's a majority of black people around the world have encountered this and obviously survived it. And those who lose their life, it's unfortunate and it's very sad, but we live and learn every day. I'd like to take this moment to actually discuss something that I've been thinking about for the past few weeks, maybe. And George Floyd's death has been somewhat of a catalyst for me to arrive at the conclusion that I've arrived at. And the conclusion is that, maybe let me give you the background. The background was I was actually analyzing the campaign Black Lives Matter. I honestly think that that campaign has failed. The intention of the campaign to educate for awareness, to politely protest, I think that has run its race and it's done, because it's clear that it doesn't matter how many times we hit the streets, we have the banners up, black lives actually don't matter, right? Our great grandparents were killed by the system, by them. Our parents were killed by the system, by them. We continue to be killed by them and the system. Our kids continue to be incarcerated, or even at worst, end up being killed by them and the system. So black lives really doesn't matter, really don't matter. And I honestly think the campaign should move from Black Lives Matter to a question statement that says, do white lives matter? Do white lives matter? And what we do with that question statement is we test whether or not white lives matter. Because we're done with trying to get to a conclusion that black lives matter. Do white lives matter? And then we test that out. And then once those who think are in control of our lives because they're in control of the economy of the different economies, different countries, be it America, be it South Africa, once they understand that there's a new wave that is testing if white lives matter, and their grandkids might be compromised, and the future of their grandkids might not even be a future at all, because we will have tested with their kids and them whether or not white lives matter. And I can bet you, with my life right now, that they will come to an agreement of some sort. The system will change like this. It'll be magic. It'll be Christmas. It'll be a gift to the future of humankind. You will see that just with that one campaign, you'll understand that actually human lives matter. It's not about black or white no more. Until they suffer what we suffered, we'll only reach an agreement. Up until then, even if Lux dies tomorrow after this video because he's this or that, you know the story. Life will go on. Probably be being sent. They'll probably send the black cops in South Africa to come kill us, because in South Africa that's what happens. We get abused and terrorized by black cops, because it's been something that's embedded from the apartheid system, even before that, slavery and so forth. We've been conditioned to be divided, and therefore you send the black to go kill the black so that it doesn't look like racism anymore. But we know the story. If you don't know, refer to history. But to be honest, maybe I'm alone in it, but I am confident that there is majority black people across the world who feel the same way. I'm ready to die for a future where black people actually enjoy genuine freedom. Not this Nelson Mandela idea of freedom. I'm talking about genuine freedom. And again, if you don't understand what I mean by Nelson Mandela freedom, I'm not trying to be funny and use this opportunity to take anything away from Mandela, a great leader, and everything else. Discussion for another time. But this freedom that we live in, this is Nelson Mandela's class of warriors and freedom fighters idea of freedom, and we're not free at all. Truth be spoken, we're not free at all. So we need a new era. We need a new type of leadership to introduce a new idea of freedom that can be realized so that the kids can be guaranteed proper, genuine freedom and equality with white people's kids and everything else. It is an emotional subject topic. Maybe with time I could share more ideas, more solutions. But for now I thought that was an important subject to speak about and share with those who are interested. Again, this is not for everyone because we don't come from the same walks of life. This is very unnecessary to some of you, and this is very necessary to some. So you know which side of the fence you're on. And with that said, thank you. Cheers, bye.